Hi, I'm Dan Raywood, IT Security Guru with Guy Bunker from Clearswift. Guy, it's about 2 weeks now since the eBay breach. Some research you put out just afterwards said that you reckon 49% wouldn't. What was the statistic again, remind me?
So it's basically 49% of people would be struggling to think whether they'd actually use it again. They are concerned about the damage to their reputation that has happened and whether or not that damage is going to be affected. And I think that's really the apathy around change, because there was about 12% of people said they wouldn't bother to change their passwords ever. And that I find a little bit strange, because without them changing their password, it means that their account is open to attack and open to abuse, and then they could end up with real problems. And as we know, if you get a financial black mark against your name, it can take a long time to get it resolved. So people really do need to think about changing their passwords.
Absolutely. And we've seen, in the last 6 months, kind of Target, Heartbeat changing passwords, now Spotify the last week as well. Is there an apathy, you think, around data breaches within the general public, or is it just kind of one of those things that's happening and people shouldn't take it more seriously?
I think there is a bit of an apathy, but it's more around changing a password, because you say, can you just change your password, when actually most of us have got 10, 20, 50, perhaps even 100 passwords.
Yeah.
There's different rules and regulations around which password it is that you want to change and how you're going to change it. And so it's not as easy as it first sounds. So a single organisation coming out saying, let's change your password, you go, okay, but the reality is it takes a lot of time and effort to do and to get right. And whilst in the security industry ourselves, we might have got a better regime for remembering passphrases rather than passwords, but actually for the general public, it's not an easy thing to do.
So passphrases is a way forward, do you think?
I think that with passphrases, we can get away from the word, and so you can create something a little bit longer, a little bit more memorable, which then is harder to hack or reverse engineer. I mean, that's the other thing, is that in the eBay example, they've got hold of some numbers which they can potentially reverse engineer into the password. The longer your passphrase is, the more difficult it is to actually reverse engineer it and then use it elsewhere. Because that's the other piece, is that if somebody gets hold of your passphrase, then perhaps you use it on other sites. So they will then go and try different sites with your username and see whether they can get access. And obviously if they get hold of your bank account or one of those sort of things, then they've struck hold and they can make some real money.
Excellent. Guy, thank you very much for your time. Thank you.